Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
And this is Maggie May. And join us as we follow the moon. Today we're going to take you to Brooksville, Florida, which is home of Clover Leaf Forest RV Park. That is one of the Encore resorts, and we want to take you a tour of the park. We want to start off by saying that we only had 1 week there, and it was a very busy week. That was the week we were editing those 14 videos on the Florida RV Super Show. You'll find the link to that playlist up here. But we didn't have a whole lot of time to spend, but we did, we did shoot some video of the park to show it to you because it really is a beautiful park.
It sure is.
So enjoy. Now we came in off of Interstate 75 and went west on State Route 50. Went into Brooksville and then took 41 to the north. Less than a mile away is the entrance to the park. Now, do be aware, when you get to the park, you're going to think you're there. But the very first sign where the guard shack is Clover Leaf Farms. That is their manufactured housing community. There is a guard gate there that works for after hours. Go just past that and you'll come to the entrance for Clover Leaf Forest, and a big sign that says RV entrance. We tell you this because that's not what we did when we got there.
Oops.
It happens. On the right, you start to see the Clover Leaf decor going on. On the left is a nice little seating area if you like to sit there and watch the rigs come and go.
I was in my element because it truly was a forest.
It's a beautiful park. Now on the right you'll see night registration, and we're going to pan around and take you into that building because if you do come in after hours, you come in the first entrance, the second gate will be closed, and it is manned. They do have a guard at the gate to make sure that everybody's supposed to be coming and going. That corkboard there would have your paperwork on it if you're coming in after hours. If you come in after hours and you don't have reservations, those two papers up there show you what sites are available, and they do have the AmeriGas refills available for exchange. The front of that building is the office. The hours are still restricted because of the pandemic. The next building back is their sales office for the manufactured housing community. And these double doors that we're approaching here actually go into a community room that's adjacent to the indoor pool we'll show you here in a minute. But those were locked, those were closed while we were there. They also have an amateur radio, ham radio club that meets once a week. And at the mail room, they tout their high-speed Wi-Fi, but our Verizon service was so good there, we were able to upload videos and stream videos on 2 TVs with no problems.
And we were able to watch a lot of stuff too.
Absolutely, it was really nice. They have a great mail room there. And as you go on across, this is Harmony House. This is the building of the sales office. And going across the back of the building is the Harmony House Laundry. This is one of 2 laundries on premises. The laundries all do use their specific card. So do be prepared. You have to purchase the card, you have to load the card, and then you swipe the card to use the washers or dryers in either of the 2 laundries.
And they were immaculate.
Everything was immaculate. They really, really take care of their property. Just over past the laundry is the indoor pool. And I got to tell you, this is the only pool they had, but it's beautiful. As you go through the first set of sliding doors, the lockers and showers are on the right and left. And as you go through the doors that say keep closed at all times that I left open while we filmed, there's plants. It's spotless. It's a beautiful facility.
Talk about climate control.
Absolutely.
Our summers here are just terrible. I'm trying to be in a pool. I don't care how cool that water is. It's hot out in the sun.
Now this is standing outside the pool, looking out at the park. There was a nice big fire pit there. And The park has lots of trees, but everything is trimmed up. We didn't come anywhere near at 13 foot brushing a tree limb anywhere in the park. Which to me, that's bonus points.
I felt like the sites were random, and some of them were real close, some of them had a lot of space between them, but with all the trees and all, it was just beautiful no matter where you were.
Now we're going to go around the outside loop. There are a couple of streets that go north and south through this, but we're going to go around the outside loop and all the way across. They're beautiful spots. The trees are well maintained. They stay up high. I did use the leaf blower on the roof and get the leaves off before we left, but that was it. It was great.
The people were real friendly too.
And I have to say, of any of the parks we've been in, this was probably the cleanest as far as the bathrooms, the bathhouses, the laundries. Most well taken care of park that we've been in. It was immaculate.
They're older, but they are clean. One thing, however, I will say is it was chilly, and the bathrooms didn't seem like they were heated. But the water.
Yeah, water was very hot. They are on propane fired water heaters, and they've got a 100-gallon water heater in the bathhouse. So laundry and showers, I'm sure, would be great. There is some water around the park. You do have good views, lots of squirrels.
They keep it fenced in though.
Yeah, that way the water can't get out. There are some people, you can tell by the patios that they've built beside their fifth wheels or their rigs that they do stay there long term. But this side was predominantly RVs. The other side is all manufactured housing. There's a few scattered throughout here, like what you just saw on the right, but most of these are RVs. Even an RV with a new C8 Corvette parked there.
Yes. It was overcast most of the time we were there, but every morning when you would get up, the birds were just wonderful to listen to. Just chattering and singing. It was a lot of fun. There goes a squirrel.
Yep. Squirrel. Now we're coming back into the front part of the park. We're going to turn right and we're going to go towards the outside edge of the park. And as we do that, up ahead of us, you'll see a wall. That wall runs the length of the park between 41 and the park. Keeps the noise down.
This was a good area for the dogs. There's your dog station.
Mm-hmm. Now over here on the right, you're going to see the horseshoe pits.
And shuffleboard.
And the shuffleboard.
There was a gas station right across there too, so you don't have to go far for gas.
And a Dollar General, if I remember right.
Now, I don't know if you could have gotten the rig in there, but
yeah,
it was a...
They did have the pet waste station.
I thought they were teaching that dog to play to golf.
It did look like a golf club in the picture. This is the second one of their buildings, and we'll take you a tour of this one also.
Now that gas tank is the one that is dedicated solely to your hot water there. Mm-hmm. It's not where you get gas or
all
get
propane. Mm-hmm. This is the second of the laundries, actually a little bit larger than the one up front. Does have one larger size heavy duty washer. And around the back of the building, this was closed at the time, but they do have a real nice workout facility.
That's something I've missed.
I didn't say a thing. Now we'll come around from the back of the building, back around the side to where the laundry was. And the front of the building, if you turn to the right, it's the men's bathhouse. If you turn to the left, it's the ladies. And again, it wasn't the newest, but everything was spotless.
I'm one of those people, when I walk into a place, the first thing I look at is the floor. And the floor was like clean every time I went in there.
I mean, the grout was perfect. Everything was clean.
The showers were big.
And again, tiled from top to bottom, and the grout was perfect. You could tell they really were taken care of.
Every single one of them had a thing of hooks. It wasn't just one thing for all of them, but it was for every single one of them had those hooks in there to hang your things on. I think there were 5 in that one.
Now we're driving on down the street here by where we were parked, and we do need to talk about the RV sites, because every site in the park is a black-topped site with a concrete patio. And the sites were great. It took us a little bit of time to get our rig in that spot. And one of the reasons, you'll see this site marker that they have out in front. There are some white vinyl ones that are concreted in, but the wooden ones, if you stay there and you have a wooden one, my wife, my brilliant wife, figured out when I was having trouble getting in that they lift right out of the ground. One oddity in the sites, they have a hookup station between. So we had to run our water and our electric behind our coach over to the patio side, and as you can see, we had very tight quarters between us and our neighbors. One fault with the park is some of the sites, like the one we were in 139, was very, very tight. But other than that, it was a great stay. We loved the park. We hope you enjoyed our tour of the park. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when we have new videos listed. Also, be sure to check out our blog at followthemoon.us and also our Facebook page at Follow the Moon and on Instagram at Follow the Moon Travel. Thanks.